everyone, welcome to this week's guitar lesson where we're going to be looking at Live Forever by Oasis. This carries on from last week's lesson of Knockin On Heaven's Door, where we used the G, the D, the A minor chord and the C chord. So in Live Forever it uses those same chords, but it also uses an E minor, an A minor 7, which is very similar to an A minor, and also an F major 9. So this is a good extension from that song. Now this song also has a solo in it, but we're not going to be looking at it quite yet. I'm going to cover it in a future lesson. We're just going to look to get the chord changes down. So for the intro of Live Forever, we're going to do one downstroke on these chords. So we've got a G chord, and then it goes to a D chord, and then it goes to an A minor 7 chord, and then it goes to a C, and then a D. Then this chord progression repeats again. So we know our G, our D and our C chord. The interesting chord here is the A minor 7. So the A minor 7 is essentially where we remove our third finger off the 2nd fret G. Okay, so with our third finger down, this is the A minor. If we remove our third finger now, we have our A minor 7. Okay, so our first finger is on the 1st fret of the B string and our 2nd finger is on the 2nd fret of the D string. So we've got the G, the D, the A minor 7, then the C and the D progression twice. Once it goes through that twice, we then get to a E minor chord, and this is where the chord progression is going to change. So we're going to do 4 downstrokes on E minor. And then the next chord is a D. 4 downstrokes, and again we go to our A minor 7, 4 downstrokes, but then for the C and the D chord we do 2 downstrokes. So let's play that sequence again, starting from our E minor. So 1, 2, 3, 4. D, 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 D. A minor 7, A minor 7, A minor 7, A minor 7. C, C, D, D. So once we play that progression once, it then repeats again but has a different ending. So we've played our C and our D. It then goes back to our E minor, so we're going to play it 4 times with a downstroke. To our D. To our A minor 7. But the end chord for this time round is slightly different. Rather than play our C to the D, we're just playing an F major 9. Now this might be a new chord for you. It's a fairly straightforward chord to be honest, but it does use your little finger. So to play this F major 9 chord, we place our first finger on the 1st fret of the B string, place our middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, then we place our third finger on the 3rd fret of the D string, and our little finger tucks behind that on the 3rd fret of the high E string. We strum from the D string downwards. So on this F major 9 chord, we're going to do 8 downstrokes. So just some tips on these chords. We go from the G to the B at the beginning. As I've mentioned in previous videos, your third finger can stay rooted because that's not going to move between the 2 chords. Okay, it's where you remove your little finger and you place your first 2 fingers down on the 2nd fret of the G, and our 2nd finger will be on the 2nd fret of the high E. And we have also got the A minor 7 chord to our C. So for our C, we just need to place our 3rd finger down on the 3rd fret A. So A minor 7 to our C. So that's quite an easy change. So we have now got our progression that repeats throughout the song. So if I do a refresher and then we're going to do a playthrough. So we got our G, then we got D to our A minor 7, then C, D, play this progression again, G, D, A minor 7, C, D. So it's one downstroke on each, and then we get to our E minor section. So 4 downstrokes on E minor, 2 downstrokes on C and D. So we got to our F major 9. So once you have worked on that chord progression with some downstrokes, we're now going to add a strumming pattern to the chord progression. So the chord progression for every chord except from the C and the D is down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. And again, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. Let's add it to our G chords. And again, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. We're going to move to our D chord, exactly the same strumming pattern. Down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. To our A minor 7. Down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. Now this is where it changes. So for the C and the D, we're just doing down, 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 up. Okay, so it sounds like this. To our D. And again, we got down, 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 up. To our D, down, 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 up. So if we just put those chords together, 1, 2, 3, 4. So those chords repeat again. We get to our E minor section of this progression. Exactly the same again. To our D. A minor 7. And then we get into our C and a D chord, which is just down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Then that progression repeats again, but rather than go to the C and the D, we go to our F major 9. So it'll sound like this. So for the F major 9, we are just playing the same strumming pattern as our E minor and our D chord. So we've got the down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. So once you have learned the chord progression with downstrokes, try advancing on to adding this strumming pattern. Once you've got the strumming pattern and the chord changes down, play along with me now. We're going to start from our G, we're going through the whole progression. The chord's going to be in the top right to play along. 1, 2, 3, 4. To our E minor. And that whole progression just repeats throughout the whole song. If you have any questions regarding this lesson, feel free to drop a comment below and I will help you as soon as possible. Thanks for checking this out. Click the like button, click the subscribe and the bell, and you'll be notified each week when I upload a lesson.